Hello there everyone, it's Mouse Plays and welcome to this creeper farm tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to build your own creeper farm that's really efficient. Let's go ahead and get started. Walking up to the chest, you are going to need these following items. These you will only need once, and these items here you will need for every layer except for the cod, which is used to tame the cats. So you're going to need 3 stacks and 14 building blocks, 2 stacks of trapdoors, 12 carpets, 2 cats, and a way to tame them with fish. This is required for each layer you build, and then these here are only required once in your build. So you're going to need 2 slabs, 2 hoppers, 20 pieces of glass, 2 water buckets, 1 lava bucket, 4 crimson signs, 4 chests, and torches for lighting up. I would prefer that you use nether signs because there's a small chance that your signs may burn in lava, but you can use any sign. But nether signs are preferred, and the torches are for lighting up the area around your farm because the AFK spot will not get rid of all mob spawns outside of the farm. So let's go ahead and get started. So what you're going to want to do first is build 2 2x2 blocks that are 3 apart, as so. This is going to be where your mobs will drop down, and you need these blocks because it'll spread out the space in between, so that when we build the spawning platforms, they will be more space. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to build 3 out on both sides. So 3 out, like so. Then build 3 more out, like so. So you should have 4. Leave a gap. And then you're going to want to build all the way down. It should be 11 blocks. There you go. And then build that. So now you should have what looks like this section here. We can use the grass on the bottom. Just make sure to remove all grass pieces. Like so. And then you're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. And now it should look like this. It should look like a pair of wings from my perspective. So now you're going to want to go inside and remove all grass from the ground. And now you're going to want to take your trapdoors, place 2 on the side like this. That'll be where your cat goes. And then build the trapdoors along the top. Like so. So just cover up the top, but don't cover up this area here. So I'm going to go ahead and start now. And just like that, we now have all trapdoors on top. So it should look like this, with the middle side being not covered. So now what you're going to want to go ahead and do is put down a cat on this trapdoor. Make sure to shift. Well, you'd be pulling them in, but I'm just going to use the spawn eggs. But you can just tame the cat, bring it up here, making a pillar like this, where you can just lead the cat up. And then you can push it inside the hole. But I am going to just go ahead and put the cat in here and then feed it, and then I have a cat that'll just stay there forever. That's all you need to do. I'm going to do the same thing over here. There we go. And now we have our 2 cats. And then the final thing we're going to need to do is place down carpets in a pattern like so. So starting from underneath the cat, you're going to place a carpet. Skip 2 blocks, place another carpet, do the same on the other side, and skip 2 blocks and do the same thing on the other side. It basically just creates a little cage. Alright, I'm just going to cut into this video right now. I know that I said you only need 12 carpets, but you are going to need an additional 13. And this is because if I come over here, you can see that, as I mentioned in the video, the animals think that these blocks are not like a trapdoor where you can fall through. They think that these are all full blocks. So spiders can actually spawn on these blocks. So you're just going to take an extra carpet and put it on either side, just one and both sides. So then the spiders cannot spawn in this area, and you still have plenty of spawning areas for creepers. So you are going to need 14 carpets for this. Like, they think that this is what it looks like. In actuality, it'll look like this. So just make sure that you put those 2 extra carpets on the side and you'll be golden. You will have no spiders spawning in your farm, and that's how later on in the video you will see that I have a piece of string in one of the chests. Alright, well, that's about it. Back to the video. And the whole reason that we've done these things, like the cats, and the carpet, and the trapdoors, is to make a farm more efficient. Because the trapdoors allow for only creepers to spawn, because they're a little bit shorter than zombies and skeletons, but spiders will still spawn. So we put in the carpets because they need a wide area to spawn, so when you put in the carpets, they won't spawn. And the cats are there because creepers are scared of cats, and it scares them away. So that's basically the reasoning behind all of this. Now I'm going to go ahead and do our collection system first, because when I cover this, mobs will start to spawn, and that'll become a problem. So I'm going to dig down a 3x2 hole and put trapdoors on the inside, like so, and put them in. This basically allows for the blocks to not be recognized. The mobs think that there's a block here and they'll try to walk to get further away from the cat, but they will fall into the hole. And then you're going to want to dig it 3 more blocks down. You should hit stone. And then a 2 block, you can go either way you want. I'm going to go this way. And what you're going to want to do is start digging this way. But first what you're going to want to do is take your water buckets, like so, and place them right here. Because then what you can do is you can dig out, and then when you see the water stops, dig down 1 and keep going. And then when you reach the end, like here, you're going to dig out a little room for you down here. Let's go ahead and do that now. So you're going to want to make just a little room. You're going to need this much space, so you're going to need a 6 wide area. And then what you're going to go ahead and do, take your chests and your hoppers and put the chests down right in these little areas here, like so and so, and then place the hoppers connecting into either chest. It should look like this. And then you're going to grab your glass and you're going to put it over the sides. Now, you're going to put your signs there, 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 and there. This stops the lava from spreading. Then place your glass here, put down the lava, and that should fill up, and then close the rest of the blocks. Now you should have a little containment chamber here. I'm going to go ahead and dig back out towards the surface, like so. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the lava. So it's right here, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, it's going to be 1 more over. So fill that back up and go down to your lava. There you go, you can see the lava down there. And then you're just going to want to create a little hole for you to be able to see when the mobs come out. So I'm going to go ahead and place down the glass, and then I'm going to fill this in here, like so. You don't need that area. I don't know why I put that there. There you go. This basically allows us to look down when we're up top and see if the mobs are spawning correctly. Okay, I was just counting to make sure I had my count correct. And now, what you're going to want to do is cover up the top. So you're going to want to cover up like that, and then you're going to funnel it like so around the trapdoors, leaving the edges open so we don't have to use as many building blocks. Now there is an extra 6 building blocks here, but you will only use this once, as you will have the same funneling hole. That is, if you build this more than one above. So let's just fill this up. Now that should be filled up, and if we go inside the farm, if I were to close this up, you can see that there's a 0 light level in here throughout the whole thing, and then mobs will fall down here. They'll go along the path, they'll slow down a bit, and then they'll drop down, and they'll head down this way, then they'll get stuck in the lava. Slowly, 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 and then they'll get in the lava. And then the creepers will try and float up, but they can't float up. So that's basically this collection system. Alright, so I'm going to go down to the level of the chests. As you can see here, it is 66. And you're going to want to go up 127 blocks above the chest level over the blocks that are these hoppers. We're going to want to go up to 190. So, I'm going to grab my temporary blocks, pull up F3, and we're going to go up to 190. I'll see you when we're there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we are at 190. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to break the dirt block and place glass. And I know that the other hopper is right here, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to grab our 2 slabs, build up 2 more blocks, and put down a slab. 2 slabs. This is for phantoms so that phantoms don't attack us. And then I'm going to go ahead and break all of these temporary blocks down. And now the farm should be functional, and we can see right now we have some creepers moving. But this will only work like this during the day. When we get to night, the mobs will swarm around the farm and start to break it down. So what we're going to want to do is go ahead and put torches around it. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so we're here now. I'm going to light up this area around. This just basically allows me to control the lighting level on top so we don't have any mob spawns on top. And then I would suggest going 50 blocks out from here. So we are currently at 269, so we're gonna go ahead and go down to 209 and light up from there. Let's go ahead down there. And you're basically just going to want to light up here all the way to the farm. This just allows for no mobs to spawn. Doesn't have to be perfect, just light it up and go 50 blocks around your farm in a sphere-ish, and you should be good. Alright, so it's been a bit, and I think I have significantly spawn-proofed this area enough. So I'm going to go up to our spawn platform, and we're going to sit and watch the mobs come in, hopefully. So right now what I'm doing is a quick little time warp, and as you can see we are getting a significant amount of creepers out of this farm. So after our little time warp there, which by the way was 3,600 ticks, we're going to head down here and we're going to check the chest. You see we have even more coming, and I'd say that is pretty good for the least efficient farm that we can build. But now I'm going to show you the most efficient farm we can build, or one of a significantly more efficient farm. Let's go check it out. So this farm right here is 4 stacks of creeper farm. And if we go down into the little collection area I made, you can see that this farm makes a ton of gunpowder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all the gunpowder from here. Let me just clear my inventory quickly. I'm going to remove all the gunpowder. And we're going to go up to the top and we're going to do a time warp. So let's go ahead and let's do that. We're going to do a time warp of 72,000 ticks, which is about 60 minutes. Let's go ahead and do that now. See you up there. I think our time warp just finished, so I'm going to go ahead and set my FOV back, and we're going to fall down into the hole. I just missed. There we go. Let's see how many creepers fall down. And we got this much gunpowder. That is a lot of gunpowder. Let me just put it in my inventory. 15 and like almost 16 stacks, but 15 and 3/4 stacks. That is a lot of gunpowder. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Mouse Plays. It's been magical, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody, goodbye!